Good morning and welcome. Today we will have a special broadcast as Golden News has joined with Sport. Our broadcast today will be dedicated exclusively to boxing. This is a sport that falls into the category of contact, and which two opponents face each other using only their fists, which must be covered by gloves that protect the hands of the opponents. But there is any sports organization that regulate boxing not only nationally but internationally. This is precisely what Salome is going to talk about from the headquarters of Win Sports.
Hello, that's right. There are many non-state actors that regulate sports worldwide, and in the case of boxing there are many federations, associations and organizations. Like International Women Boxing Federation. As its name indicates, this federation values the fight between women in this rather masculine environment. It was created in 2000. The World Boxing Organization is the most recent, founded in 1988. The World Boxing Organization had witnessed one of the most spectacular confrontations in these tournaments. The World Boxing Council, founded in 1963 by 11 countries, mostly from Latin America, the United States, France, and the United Kingdom. The WBC is one of the most mediated. As well as these are many more, but today my partner Ana Sofia Arenas will talk us more about the International Boxing Federation, one of the four largest boxing organizations recognized by the International Boxing Hall of Fame.
That's right, Salome. The International Boxing Federation is together with the World Boxing Council, the World Boxing Association, and the World Boxing Organization, one of the fourth largest boxing organizations. Founded in 1983, the International Boxing Federation is primary successor to the United States Boxing Association, although the champions and applicants are of all nationalities. What is the strong point of this federation? An internationalism that in turn brought to power a Ukrainian, a Mexican, and an American. Now, a special guest, we have Tomás Colorado, a renowned boxing commentator who is in a ring in a Madison Square Garden.
Hello everyone. Yes, the International Boxing Federation is very important in this world of sports, but it also can play an important role at international level in global politics.
Do you mean it's a non-state actor?
Yes, but it don't only intervene through the state, it also intervenes mainly through the people, and that's why by the nation it acquires a lot of importance internationally.
Oh, I remember something about Ali and the influence he had on people in a time of full racial discrimination. I think it even led to different social manifestations by people of color in the United States, because it gave way to a kind of empowerment as well as an understanding broader by the government and the people.
You are correct. In 1998, the United Nations gave a special recognition to Mr. Ali because he motivated people of all races with the phrase of healing for all the people, despite their race, religion or age. At this time, this award was very important because the world was expecting a type of convulsion where these events and recognition were key to several social movements, especially reformative ones, where they were trying to support African Americans and some last and very far territories in Asia and Africa.
Oh, and I recently heard that also, thanks to boxing, the diplomatic relationships between the USA and Cuba could be established.
But don't you think that's a little bit cheeky of him? Well, I am referring to the fact that they are violating the sovereignty of the states, taking into account the fact that they are making decisions for the government.
But you don't think it's better because it helps countries to reconcile and also help other things such as economy, for example, and also to the legitimacy of the country without stop watching sports in your home.
Well, if you put it from that point, it is true, but this does not take away the fact that they are acquiring more and more power, which can become unfavorable and wear down the sovereignty of the state. Because remember that sovereignty is the power of the states over the people, and if these companies enter, they will be taking away the power and making the decisions themselves.
Yes, it is true, but we must take into account that without the legitimacy of the people towards the sovereignty of the state, there is nothing. And these companies are the key in many cases to maintain it and thus prevent that bond from being broken.
Your points are good, but this is a sports program. Let's not stop in these political issues and go back to Gold News Studio because time is running out. But you, the one that watching this, don't think you are going to be rid of these political issues because they are coming to back in the next edition and more stronger.
Well, so far today's broadcast, we hope you have learned a little more about boxing in all areas. We extended to politics, but we hope you like it. See you tomorrow in another broadcast focused on another sport.